Hello and welcome back to Excel Academy's YouTube channel. We are presenting the current affairs update for 27th May 2020. Now, before we proceed ahead, let me just remind you that our free video classes are available on our app as well as in the website. You can register yourself by clicking on the link which is given in the description and start following our video lectures. We have uploaded video lectures on business communication, legal aptitude, economics and business environment, and we are updating the current affairs update every day at 7 p.m. Our app is available in the Google Play Store, and we have also uploaded videos related to the Part B of Paper 4, which is Viva Voce in communication and presentation skills. Let us start with the first news bit for the day. This is a positive news. It says that GST compliance rises to half of usual level. This means that businesses have started filing GST, and the number of people filing has increased steadily is what the news bit says. It means that government is in a position to collect tax. It is getting the money, and this should help the functioning of the country. And it also shows that economic activity is slowly coming back on track. This is another interesting news. There is an app which is released in India. The name of the app is Mitro, and it is a straight competitor to TikTok. TikTok is a China-based app, and it is very, very popular. You might have known soon after the breakdown of the economic systems across the world, there was an outrage against TikTok. It comes from China and it is collecting data and all those things. So India released Mitro, and Mitro is doing extremely well, and it is told that it is posing challenge to TikTok. This might be asked in your CSEET current affairs exam. Who is the competitor for TikTok? And the answer would be Mitro. RIL, that is Reliance Industries Limited, working on preparing Jio platform for overseas IPO. So Jio platform is expected to get listed in other markets of other countries, and the company may raise money from there. And this is a great move by Reliance. Once again, they're collecting a lot of money, and you can expect something very big in this domain of business. There is another news which comes from Bharti Telecom. Yesterday we had discussed this. They've already sold a 2.75% stake in Airtel, and they have accumulated 8,433 crores in the institutional investors. So that goes to show that both Jio and Airtel are mopping off their debt from their balance sheet. LIC launches pension scheme with 10-year term policy for senior citizens. So this is a policy where the person who is buying the policy, the insured, has to pay the premium for 10 years, and later on he can expect pension from this policy, and the rate of return would be around 7.40%, and the insured is free to choose the mode of payment as well as the way in which it can be paid to him. It can either be monthly, quarterly, or even half yearly or yearly. Now, the important thing that is to be understood here is LIC promises 7.4% returns. Now, this looks really good at this point, because we know after the reduction in the repo rate, the rate of interest on FD is expected to go down. We had discussed this earlier also in our videos. So considering that this would be the new normal post-COVID, if a policy is guaranteeing 7.4% returns and after a term of 10 years is a wonderful returns on any insurance policy. Other terms and conditions are to be understood by the investor. Right, let's go ahead. Z victory over Trump in race for COVID vaccine. This is an ongoing thing now. We saw America and China entering into this kind of an economic war, and it is seen there is tariff war that is going on between both the countries. America has delisted a lot of items from China, and China's foreign minister made a statement against USA. So this sort of strained relationship continues, and the Chinese president wants to win this race where they want to come out with vaccine for COVID even before US does. This appears to be like another Cold War which the world witnessed between USA and USSR after the Second World War till 1984-85. It looks the same situation is going to repeat. In place of USSR, we have China now, and both these are communist countries. Anyway, let's keep a track of this news in the days to come. Gucci says fashion shows should never be the same. Now, who is this Gucci all about? This is a luxury brand company. It is an Italian-based company, and they are into manufacturing and distribution of goods made of leather, shoes, ready to wear, silk, all these things, timepieces, fine jewelry, all these things. And this company was formed in the year 1921. It means that it is a 99-year-old luxury brand company that's operating and selling its goods across the world. So they feel that the fashion show should never be the same. So the COVID has hit the fashion industry as well, is what we understand. And the last news comes again from China. China's young struggle for jobs in the post-corona era. Like all other countries across the world, even China, which is alleged of manufacturing coronavirus, is also suffering from economic slowdown, and youngsters are finding it hard to find jobs, is what the news bit says. So this was the update for today. Keep following our channel for more updates every day at 7 p.m. Thank you so much.